sarsaparillas? It's your girl Sassy J, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, guys. It is time for another Love Island review. But before I get into the video, I'm just going to ask you guys to give the video a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please like and subscribe. So guys, I literally just got back home and it's about 2 o'clock in the morning. Yes, 2 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to do this video as quick as I possibly can. But guys, I actually was watching Love Island as I was coming back. I'm not going to lie. But do you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say it. Toni and Harrison are literally the same person. Honestly, they are literally the same person. I don't know how Toni was the person going at Helena for all this time when she's literally doing even worse than what Helena did in the first place. Because listen, first of all, Shakira's decision, we knew where that was going to go. We knew Shakira was going to choose to send home Tommy and Lucy. It had nothing to do with whether or not they were compatible. She went with the fact that she knew that Toni wanted Harrison to stay, right? So, and Toni is her best friend. And as she claimed, Harrison is one of her best friends. And obviously she wanted to shack up with Connor. So she's going to get rid of the only person, the only couple, do you know what I mean? The only couple out of the three that actually could convince somebody else that they were potentially, you know, compatible, because none of the other ones were, let's be honest, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, she went with that decision because of selfish reasons, quite obviously, but we're not surprised because we all expected that, right? Right. Okay, so now Toni saying right off the bat, oh, I wish they'd gone home. Bitch, stop lying. I don't know who she was lying to. Because at the end of the day, you knew damn well, and everybody knows, even Shakira saying to Connor, like, obviously, she knows, do you know what I mean? And she's just chatting shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows she didn't want Harrison to go home. She said it herself the same time when that text went off. If this is the last conversation I had with you on the terrace, I'd be pissed. So at the end of the day, stop lying. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, all this thing that she's been doing is because Harrison was not choosing to be with her at that time. He was not saying that he wanted her. He kept saying, yeah, but I like Lauren. Yeah, but I like Lauren. And his actions, because they were doing stuff with Lauren in bed, was making her think, you know what? You know, he doesn't want me. Listen to what she said. She had said, when Shakira said to her, no, you don't wish that I sent him home. She went, yes, because if I can't have him, no one else can. What kind of psychotic madness is this? Do you know what I'm saying? All along, remember, she's coupled up with Cash. She kept Cash completely out of the loop in all of this. They had the conversation. Everyone could hear this conversation. By the way, if Lauren and Harrison is doing stuff in bed, it's nothing to do with Toni. So I don't know why Toni's walking around the villa asking like she's investigator, private investigator, not even private investigator. Because the way that they rope in Helena, thinking that they can use Helena to get information from Helena. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that Helena clock it. Yes, I'm glad she clocked and didn't give any information, because that's what they were trying to do, try to get conversation, try to get information by trying to have conversation with Helena. Like, are you dumb? Do you know what I'm saying? And then she has a conversation with Harrison, and she's telling him, what, at the end of the day, I am done, you know, it's me or nothing. First of all, Lauren is not nothing. Lauren is not nothing. Toni walks around as if she thinks that she's the best thing since sliced bread. Do you know what I'm saying? And the way that she keeps acting, she does her face like a 2-year-old throwing her dummy at the pram. Do you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, because Harrison did not choose her within that moment, she's going to pull Lauren and be like, well, you deserve better. Don't you know that you deserve better too? So if you deserve better, why did you keep pursuing it? She's saying that I'm taking myself from the situation. No, you did not take yourself from the situation. He did not give you the answer that you needed. Do you know what I'm saying? He basically walked away from the situation. That's what it is. Well, every time that Harrison hears that he can't have Toni, that's when he wants Toni. You know why that is? Because Harrison don't necessarily want Toni. Harrison just doesn't want Toni to not want him. Do you know what I'm saying? And there's a word for this. Narcissistic. Because at the end of the day, every time you feel like the person is getting over you, you have to reel them back in. So you can't give them what they want, but at the same time, you have to give them enough to keep them confused, to want to stay, to want to choose you when you're not choosing them. Right? Because after all of that, he's going to say he wants Toni. After he's done slept with the girl, not once, but twice, yeah, knowing damn well his mind was confused. And this is why I say, women need to stop giving their bodies to men who does not deserve it. Because look, she's gonna feel used, she's gonna feel like a fool because she's been sharing her body with this moron. Do you know what I'm saying? This freaking moron of a person that, oh, because fair enough, Toni was going to choose cash. She was going to choose cash because she realized within the conversation that Harrison wasn't budging, and he kept saying, like, you know, he kept leaning towards Lauren in the conversation with Toni, right? Because he's like, but I'd like you, but I do like her. Do you know what I'm saying? So it was more kind of like saying 50-50 or even leaning towards Lauren in that conversation, in my eyes, to be fair, right? But now that the girl had to choose to recouple in, and he's saying that it's gone messy. It's gone messy because you're making it messy, Harrison. You are making it messy. He doesn't need to be. The girls have asked, just tell me what you want. Lauren has said it, and I don't know why Lauren keeps sleeping with this guy. Lauren, you freaking idiots. Why you give the guy, boy, your pum pum? You give me your pum pum, but look, no, what? Look what happened now. Look what happened now. Look what happened now. Do you see what I'm saying? The thing is, and Harrison, he's gonna go right back to Lauren. Believe it or not, he will. Because you know why? He doesn't want to know. He's not going to want to watch Ty and Lauren crack on. He's not going to want to watch Lauren and Ty crack on. So it's only a while before he spins the block again. But now, when it does happen, I want Cash to say no to Toni, because he said, like, you know what? I'm not going to just now, you know, let her just roll right back in, because I'm not being an option. And he even said to her, listen, I can't just welcome you with open arms, but I can give you half an arm, right? She went back to him. Do you know what I mean? Acting like, yeah, well, I'm done. I've chosen to lock this situation off. No, you didn't. You got the cold shoulder and it frustrated you, and then you have no other choice but to walk away from the situation, right? Or the situation basically walked away from you, right? In this case, because Harrison did get up and leave, right? So now she realized that, okay, it's not going to happen with me and Harrison, so I'm going to go back to Cash. Right? And then now she's made the decision, I'm going to go back to Cash, and Cash's like, okay, I'll meet you halfway, kind of thing. Harrison wants to plant an egg, so he goes and asks Harry to get Toni to come to the terrace, and again start with the flirting, and again try to tell her that, you know, he still wants to get to know her. You see how he was choosing his words carefully? I still want to get to know you. Yes, I do like Lauren, but I want to get to know you. And then she said, well, it has to end here. Do you know what I'm saying? So if I choose you, that's it. You have to end. And he's like, well, I wouldn't be sat here if I was going to couple of review and still get to know Lauren. Let's see. Let's see, Harrison. Let us see. Do you know what I'm saying? He was the one. And you know what pisses me off? Because he sits there and he's saying to Lauren, oh, she's not going to choose me. When before he asked for Toni to join him at the terrace, right? I said to myself, he's saying this, but he wants Toni to choose him because he likes the mess. He likes the toxic relationship thing. He does. And two and two, right, upon the terrace, I go on with himself. I go on with himself. Toni, she as well. Like, I got to talk. Toni, she as well. She gonna say, oh, you deserve better than him. And I'm glad that Lauren said, I'll choose for myself. I'll choose for myself. Because at the end of the day, because it's not working out for her, she's trying to tell Lauren to leave Harrison alone as well. No, you decide to do what you want to do. I decide to do what I want to do. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like she wants that I'm walking away, so Harrison shouldn't have any. You don't know that you don't deserve Harrison? So now you're going to tell me I don't deserve Harrison? But yet still now you spin the block, and what you doing? You're choosing Harrison? I thought you said that I didn't deserve him and you didn't deserve him. So how are you choosing him now? You know what I'm saying? I felt so bad for Lauren. I do. And Cash. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad for them. But this is not going to end well. This is not the end of it. Because watch and see. Harrison will be Harrison. He will be. He really will be. But anyways, let's put a pause on that kind of drama for a second. Now, we know that Tommy and Lucy went home, right? And, you know, everybody was shocked with the decision that Shakira made. And they obviously knew why she made the decision that she made, right? Because at the end of the day, they know that she's friends with Toni and the whole Harrison situation, and she wants to get with Ty. Now, for those who voted for Ty and Shakira to be the most compatible, I don't know a woman that's, you know. I don't know a woman that's it. But I'm going to make it pass. I'm going to make it pass, because why wouldn't that vote? Media people yard. So I'm going to make it pass, right? We're not judge, you know. We listen, but we don't judge. Only sometimes. But still, yeah? But still, right? Now, the whole situation where everyone is saying at the end of the day, it's unfair because Tommy and Lucy are compatible. And then Helena said, at the end of the day, I don't get it. That makes no sense. It makes no sense. Now, why am I forget involved? She got talk about, guys, I'm still here. I know you don't want me here. Little girl, go catch your body upon piece of stone, because at the end of the day, are 3 couples up there. 3 couples. You, Tommy, and what's the name, Harrison. Now, not because they're saying that Toni and Thingy shouldn't be there. They're not saying that you should have gone home. Nobody call your name to say you have to go home or whatever. You got to, oh, I know you guys don't want me here. Go on with your bullshit somewhere else. Go with your bullshit somewhere else. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't get her. I feel like Emma is just trying to remain relevant in the villa. She's really trying to remain relevant, and I'm just like, girl, just calm down, because at the end of the day, nobody's saying that you weren't meant to be there, or they don't want you there. Nobody said anything like that. All they're saying was it don't make no sense because Tommy and Lucy, I should say, are compatible, so it don't make no sense. Nobody said, oh, Emma and Thingy should go. Nobody said that. You know what I'm saying? How do you know it's you they don't want in the villa? It could have been Harrison they don't want in the villa. Do you know what I'm saying? It just makes no bloody sense to me. But anyways, but a lot of things happened. Shakira locked off with Ty. Right after they made the decision, she locked it off with Ty, and now she choose recouple with Connor. I wish them the best, because at the end of the day, Connor is quite up and down, because this is what probably the 7th person now, Connor, I try to forget for knowing at the villa. And at the end of the day, let's see, because you might start to get to know her and then he decide to change your mind. You know what Connor is like. You know what I'm saying? You can never be fully sure with Connor, because at any moment him can change your mind. Any moment. You know what I'm saying? So let's see if this will play out well in both their favor, because Shakira made a decision just like that, and I'm just hoping that it works out, because if it doesn't, it's just going to look bad on her. It really will look bad on her. Do you know what I'm saying? But she obviously must feel so comfortable, because she's already discussing Toni with Connor. So she must feel very comfortable with Connor. That's all I'm going to say. Now, the whole situation with Boris and Billy Kiss, I think they should have just let that ship sail, because at the end of the day, basically, Boris is basically telling Billy Kiss he's not interested, because he was expecting that he should be happy to go to bed, and he didn't actually care. He just wanted to sleep. So he's basically saying, in not so many words, me not interested. You know what I'm saying? Me not interested. So I don't know what Billy Kiss is on about. She should have said, you know what, let's be in a friendship couple or whatever, because I feel like he made it very obvious. There's nothing to see and watch, to see what happened. What's going to happen? He's basically saying that he's not interested. You know what I'm saying? In not so many words. Do you know what I mean? So I guess she's back to the drawing board with that one. So I don't know. Maybe her and Cash could cash something in. I don't know. And it's a shame, because Cash is such a lovely guy. He's such a lovely guy. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, with this situation, it's messing everybody around. It's messing everybody around. And you know what? Lauren, I just wish you didn't. I wish you didn't go there, because now, to know that you shared your body with somebody, and Harrison knew damn well he's not sure what he wants, and he's there and they're having sex with the people them girl pitney, and then come around and embarrass her. You see them mania? They're not trust me. They ain't shit, you know. They ain't shit. Do you know what I mean? And thing is, remember, Toni don't know so they have sex, you know. Toni only know as far as it was a hand job. Do you know what I'm saying? That's all she know. So now she's gonna find out sooner or later that they had sex. What's gonna happen? Is that gonna blow up? How she gonna respond with that? Because she doesn't know. She does not know that's what happened. She thinks that it's Annie Palmer and R5 after them. Do you know what I mean? And she was looking down at that which I don't know why she's looking down at that, because I know fully well she probably would have given him a hand job as well. Maybe not more than that, but she definitely would have given him a hand job. You know, so I don't know why the big deal. But anyways, not that I don't know why the big deal, because I could not go on TV and do that. I'm sorry, I couldn't do that. I can't wait 3 months. I wait 6 years. I can't wait 3 months. Trust me. But anyways, guys, did I miss anything? Did I miss anything? I don't know. I really hope I haven't. But I just want to know what's gonna happen tomorrow. I want to see the aftermath of the recoupling, because Cash, I feel like he said it's done, and I believe it's done. And I just know that Harrison is gonna, he's gonna spin the block. He's gonna spin the block, because he told Toni that he won't try to get to know Lauren if they couple up. But what's gonna happen now? He's gonna tell Lauren that I don't want to get to know you anymore. I want to focus on Toni. Is that what he's gonna do? You know what? They can both go now. Both him and Toni, they can go. They're solid as a rock. The excuse for Shakira gave, say Tommy and Lucy, they're solid, you know, so them can make it outside. Well, no. Harrison and Toni, like, when them finally choose each other, them can make it outside. Not so true? Not so? I believe so too. Then can make it outside the villa, guys. So at the next time we have vote, we could make sure so we help them to be able to progress on the outside, and don't waste them time just being on the inside, if you get my drift. Yeah. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna end the video right here. If you guys haven't yet thumbs up the video, please go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please like and subscribe. But guys, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's review. But for now, keep it sassy, licious.